MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Washington Nationals and the Texas Rangers. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Ben Revere is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes a called strike, too. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. At the plate, Trey Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike on the change, 2-1. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Desmond is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Wilson Ramos steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
And you know, you hear it all the time, but scoring first really is a big deal in this game. Statistically, your chance of winning the game goes up quite a bit when you score first, so this is a big opportunity right now.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. The relay, and he is into second base with an RBI double. At the plate, Bryce Harper. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Bryce Harper.
Now a look and a throwback to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Wow, his speed bailed him out big time right there.
First offering on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And, oh, this one drops. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ryan Zimmerman. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Elvis Andrus comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 1, shortstop, Elvis.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting second.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rougned Odor. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Ian Desmond gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
There to play it is Worth, and he makes the play to retire the side. Daniel Murphy makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Desmond giving chase. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Jason Worth settles into the box for his first chance.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
And he's got to start finding ways to throw that curveball for strikes, because if he doesn't, guys will keep taking it and wait for the fastball.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. A bare hand for one. On to Moreland. It's a double play. Danny Espinoza into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Down and away, ball one.
1-1.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Mitch Moreland, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
First baseman.
Into the seats, 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Now a check swing here and a little looper. Zimmerman is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Jonathan Lucroy stands in.
Catcher.
Scherzer looks in. Here's the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Joey Gallo gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Turner is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Anthony Rendon steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Ben Revere will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
And taken in out there for the first out. Trey Turner will dig in. He tripled and later scored his first time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings. Leading off the inning, Carlos Beltran. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Right fielder, Carlos Beltran.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting 8th, left fielder,
Shin-Soo Choo checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Scherzer into the windup. 1-0 on its way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. He pulls this one into right. Harper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
batting 9th,
Number 30 steps in now.
number 30.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. Rips this one to first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls. Wilson Ramos will start things off here for Washington with Bryce Harper on deck due to hit second.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Beltran has a beat on it. 1 down. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Stepping in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there, as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Oh, it's off the third base bag. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as it'll wind up with an infield single. Now to the plate, Daniel Murphy. He singled his last time up, and he is in there. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Desmond is there, and that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Elvis Andrus, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Harper on the run, 1 away. Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
Scherzer's ready. Here's the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the right. Zimmerman is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
Ian Desmond digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. Revere is after it, and that retires the side. Jason Worth heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
for the Nationals, left fielder Jason Worth.
High in the air out to center field. Desmond moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Danny Espinosa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Danny Espinosa.
And a step off. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a high pop-up. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Third baseman, number
Anthony
6.
Rendon,
Anthony
the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
And Desmond will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Mitch Moreland, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Scherzer against the sign. Here's the 1-0. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Up next for the Rangers, catcher
Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. And the Rangers crack the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2. You got a few options here.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Lucroy is retired, and there's 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers,
Joey Gallo in now,
baseman,
hopped out in his first trip.
Gallo.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
This is pulled into right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Carlos Beltran steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Rangers, left fielder
Shin-Soo Choo swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Harper to the track, to the wall. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead.
now batting, number 30.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Rangers have taken the lead. It's now 3-2. And he gets a hold of this one again to deep right field. Harper ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Man at second here with 2 away, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs already home here. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And Revere will make the catch, and the side is retired. Ben Revere will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he'll round it and try for third. And he'll make it as he starts out inning number 6 with a leadoff triple.
The batter.
So stepping in, Trey Turner, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wilson.
First delivery to him on the way. Wilson Ramos stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Beltran on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3. Bryce Harper steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Ryan Zimmerman steps into the box.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runner on first, 2 away, all tied at 3 apiece. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And now on 3-0, they won't even bother to nibble at the corners as they'll just go ahead and put him aboard here.
Daniel Murphy.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Oh, and he misses it. 2 down, runners at first and second. And here's a ball hit in the air. Andrews ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Rougned Odor will start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat.
Rougned Odor.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he's set down, 1 away. Ian Desmond will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
2 out, nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jason Worth is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
To short, hit hard. Andrus fields it cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting,
Danny Espinoza will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if you can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Anthony Rendon digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to. Jeremy Jeffress come on and pitch here with one gone in the top of the 7th. Rodriguez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Rodriguez.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Chu at the track, the wall. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later.
Center fielder number 9, Ben Revere.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it's now 5-3. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinking liner toward left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Trey Turner ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Revere rides off for second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw. Towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
It's time.
Leading off the inning, Jonathan Lucroy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Sean Kelly will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here comes the 1-0.
Number 1.
And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Joey Gallo will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to Adrian Beltre, who'll come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
You know, on May 15th, 2015, Adrian Beltre became the 52nd player in MLB history to hit 400 home runs. He's in some pretty remarkable company.
And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And here's the ever-dangerous Carlos Beltran. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Hot shot towards the hole, and despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Up next for the Rangers.
So striding in, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ryan Rua will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 16.
Aaron Barrett will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he misses the bunt attempt, so it's a ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Number 30 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Now pitching for the Nationals.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 5-5 ball game. Elvis Andrews will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Yusmeiro Petit will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. But no, he'll hold it third. Pops this one up. Zimmerman is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in to try it again. Rougned Odor. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
You know, he's been struggling a little bit lately, so hopefully he learned some things from that last at-bat so he can start to turn things around here with a base hit.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Second and third, 2 away. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the... Wilson Ramos comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Push softly over toward the right side. The tag, and he is out. Bryce Harper digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out toward second. Odor has it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Ryan Zimmerman steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
In the air to straightaway right. Beltran has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ian Desmond digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Center fielder.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Chopped weakly to the left. A quick out number 1. Mitch Moreland is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. On the move is Harper, but he won't get there. It falls in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Jonathan Lucroy steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Mark Melanson comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied. And, boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And Beltre swings and hits this one in the air, but I don't think he got all of it. Harper is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that. Daniel Murphy will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Drilled to first. Moreland's there. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting,
Jason Worth will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Robinson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. This is skied into short left center. Desmond sprinting after it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Danny Espinoza, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, the left side not really his strength when it comes to contact. Not sure I like this matchup.
The 0-1 delivery. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Carlos Beltran strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning. And he'll step off. Melanson's ready. First pitch on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he's retired 1 away. Ryan Rua is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Number 30 will step in now. Couple of doubles in 3 trips for him. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. Elvis Andrus has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Now, it looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Edmund Rodriguez, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Little dribbler back at him. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th. Stepping up to the plate, Ben Revere. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Oh, and he misses it. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line softly out toward left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Trey Turner strides in, grounded out his last time through. Fiona Kella will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season.
50.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Another look to first, and they got him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Moreland is there for it, and that ends the inning. Rougned Odor struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Three and 1. And that misses here, ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. Ian Desmond stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
And this is why he's staring an 0 for 5 in the face. He's been chasing that pitch all night long.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, and this gets down, and with nobody out, will they push it? And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Mitch Moreland is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Might be a little worried about a squeeze play. Corner infielders get the signal here to move in with less than 2 outs. Melanson pauses. Here's the first pitch. Jonathan Lucroy is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
He's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings. And, guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Mitch Moreland. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rangers. 6 runs.
afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and Nationals Park here in Washington. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA of just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
Howie Kendrick heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Out the afternoon for the Dodgers, second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ballgame.
That's definitely a good start when you're facing a guy like this in his home park. You've got to find a way to put some pressure on him. You don't want him to get settled out there.
At the plate, Corey Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Scherzer comes set. Here's the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson might call a few strikes below the knees from time to time, but he tends to get pretty high praise. He's consistent, and he gets the call right just about every time.
The 1-0 delivery. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Nobody out, runner on first. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
To short. Espinosa's there. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Well, you're going to see right here the middle infielders are pinched towards second base bag. That's double play depth. And this is a ball that's hit a little bit farther towards the hole. So it takes a little longer for this play to get started, and they wind up only getting the 1 out.
Here's Adrian now. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
And this is a spot where you can't be a shortstop here and try to pick the ball. You got to slide that body over and let that chest protector do the job for you. This one winds up a wild pitch.
The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
1 out and a runner on second base. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Yeah, a very important at-bat there. And not just to take a 1-0 lead, but to do it in the first inning against a pitcher like this. And that'll give them confidence that they can handle this guy.
Justin Turner takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Harper. He gets there, and that's the second out. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the wind is blowing in today, so you're not going to see a lot of long drives. Focus on hitting the ball on a line and on the ground to score your runs today.
Yasiel Puig set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Zimmerman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Nationals nothing. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's been great his entire career. Career ERA in the low 2s. Every time out, keeps his team in the ball game, gives them a good outing. I expect to see the same here in this one.
Ben Revere comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ben Revere.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground to the right side. Kendrick's got it. A quick out number 1. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I really appreciate the way that Bryce Harper plays the game. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. Don't give him anything he can drive.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by Kendrick. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away. And with that, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Dodgers. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Bryce Harper gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Second inning upcoming from our nation's capital. LA's on top, 1-0. Andre Ethier makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Designated hitter, Andre Ethier.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And there's a swing and a miss by Ethier. He falls behind 0-2 now.
Just overmatched him there.
That misses, 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best all-around players in the game in Bryce Harper. But what he does defensively, he's got great speed, got an absolute cannon for an arm, and he's very aggressive, has not met a wall that he doesn't want to run through.
Scherzer into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Yasmani Grandal comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. The tag, and he is called out trying for 2. Bad decision.
Well, you know what? You got to like the hustle, but you've also got to know your outfielder's arms out there. This never had a shot of succeeding, and he gets caught running himself into a pretty avoidable out.
Here's Carl Crawford now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Nope.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. Now from the land of 10,000 lakes, we've got afternoon baseball from Target Field in Minneapolis. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the Minnesota Twins. It's time for Twins baseball next. Phil Hughes is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Nori Aoki makes his way to the plate, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Nori Aoki.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Yeah, he's all over this pitch. You see it right here. Lines it into left field. Now they've got a man on to start the ball game.
Stepping in, Kyle Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hughes comes set. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. The throw pulls him off the bag. To second for one, and it's wide of the bag and right by him.
You got to be able to pick up your target at second base. This is dangerous for a second baseman when he's got a runner coming at him, and this throw just gets right on by him.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Batting fourth, second baseman
Robinson Cano will stand in here in a matchup of two guys who know each other pretty well.
Yeah, teammates for a long time, and I'd say that maybe favors a hitter a little bit, but I guess it could work both ways.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
The 0-1 pitch.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. He can't track it down as this ball falls. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, sometimes with guys like this, you can fool him once, maybe even twice, but you're not going to fool him forever. And he sits on this 2-strike curveball and drives home a run.
Here's Adam Lind, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. High pop-up. Plouffe is there for it. Makes the play, one away. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for them here today?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
Seth Smith stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store.
Yeah, and this has been an impressive first inning for these guys, and you know they'd love to tack one on here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Swing and a liner, but foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count
And
1
he
and
missed
2.
with it. It's 1-2.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded to the right. Mauer's there. One there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 twin error, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mariners 2 and the Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Felix Hernandez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, when you talk about starting pitchers, he's one of the most consistent there is in the game. He's got a career ERA in the low 3s. I expect him to throw a good ball game here in this one.
Byron Buxton comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Twins, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's his ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up a bit.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. On the ground to the left side. And reined in, one away. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Yeah, well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He does a lot of things right at the plate. He takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Striding into the box, Brian Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners. As a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the black.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. And with that, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Kyle Seager over at third base, one of the best all-around third basemen in the game. Remember, he was an all-star in 2014, also garnered a Gold Glove Award at that position.
Joe Mauer gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis. The Mariners lead it 2-0. Leonis Martin makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Kluth has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out. With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Twins stack up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Brian Dozier, he doesn't get enough attention for his defense. He's known for his offense and hitting home runs from second base, but he's also provided this team with solid play at the keystone position. Got a quick first step. He changes directions well. Very smooth at turning double plays. Adds up to be a very reliable second baseman.
Chris Iannetta comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Hughes is ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Stepping in now, Ketel Marte. As he'll swing here and lift a fly ball out to right center. Buxton sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. From the corner of 20th and Blake Street, so look at Coors Field in Denver. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Colorado Rockies. Votto and Arenado lead their clubs next on the show. Jorge De La Rosa gets the start for Colorado in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a 4th or 5th starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Center fielder, number 6.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 106.
De La Rosa looks in. Coming at him with the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hamilton is retired, and there's one away. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, I think you need to take advantage of balls up in the zone, and you can probably say that almost every day, but this is a great hitter's park. You get something to drive, they end up in the seats here.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Well, Johnson has been known to have a little bit of a floating strike zone at times. Sometimes he's dead on with the corner pitches, and other times he's a little stingy. That same thing could be said for the high and low as well.
On to first, and De La Rosa's got it working now, 2 away. With a moment now, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Joey Votto gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way. Well, this right here is one of those guys, and he comes through from being down in the count.
Here's Brandon Phillips as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
2 out with the man at first. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Reds leave one. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Anthony DeSclafani is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Charlie Blackmon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rockies, the center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
A little low. It's 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second is Blackmon. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Cozart has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance out of Nolan Arenado. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Carlos Gonzalez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. That evens it up 1-1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
A man at third with one away. Chopped at the plate. Foul ball, strike 2. And another foul ball. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Now that we have a chance, we'll give you a look at how the Reds align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Yeah, Joey Votto is recognized as a great actually an elite offensive player, but he's one of the better defensive first basemen as well. He's won a Gold Glove. He's got quick reflexes, soft hands, and most important, he does not make mental mistakes out in the field.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this in 2 away.
Oh 1-0 pitch on the way. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
A man on third with 2 down. Two and one after the foul ball there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Jay Bruce will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Jay Bruce.
De La Rosa gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and chopped to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
Stepping in, Devin Mesoraco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Adam Duvall is on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yep, 3-1.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Reyes ranging into the outfield, 2 down.
Batting seventh.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there.
Ball.
They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Stepping in now, Adam Duvall. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Blackman going back to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Solo shot to right center. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Wow, that inning didn't really look like it was going anywhere, but if the first 2 guys don't get on in front of them, that's when they're swinging for the trees. When guys are on in front of them, they shorten down and try to go for the base hit, but a big solo shot right there with 2 outs.
Batting 8.
Standing in now, Scott
Designated
Schebler.
hitter, Scott Schebler.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. They've measured that last home run officially at 404 feet. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. MLB The Show has baseball from the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Cole Hamels gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Nori Aoki heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Left fielder, Nori Aoki.
And we are underway this afternoon from Arlington as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
First pitch, 106.
Hamels peers in. Here's the 1-0. Now here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air for Hamilton in left. And he's got it for the first out. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's one of the best all-around players in the majors. He's got the power to go deep, the speed to wreak havoc on the base paths, the patience to put together a good at-bat, and the ice-cold veins that allow him to thrive in clutch situations.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Kyle Seager is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Jansen's known for being a bit of a pitcher's umpire. Not that he has a huge zone or anything, but I think he tends to reward guys for placing pitches in good locations.
Count is 2-0.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nipped the corner. 2-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Full count. 3-2.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, you got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Just underway in Arlington. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. It's the Mariners nothing. Rangers coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Felix Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Delino DeShields comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rangers, center fielder, Delino DeShields.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Got him. Now time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, you have to like the various skills Shin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Choo is retired, 2 down now. And with that, let's take a look at how the Mariners will set up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, Kyle Seager over at third base, one of the best all-around third basemen in the game. Remember, he was an all-star in 2014, also garnered a Gold Glove Award at that position.
Prince Fielder gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Right side and right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Robinson Cano makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Robinson Cano.
Hamels into the windup. First pitch on the way. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1.
Baseball fans see Robinson Cano and they think of his time with the Yankees and the Mariners, but some forget how great he was during the World Baseball Classic in 2013. He hit .469 for the undefeated Dominican team on his way to the tournament MVP award.
High and deep to straightaway right. Choo looks up. Gone! Robinson Cano, a solo home run as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Here's Adam Lind as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
And this is swung on and missed by Lind as he falls behind 0-2 now.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
That misses 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But right at the first baseman fielder, one away.
And here's a situation where maybe if he's trying to go with this pitch, he might hit this ball a little bit harder. But instead, he's up there trying to pull it, and he hardly gets anything on this line drive at all.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Things getting a little testy down there.
And it's pretty rare to miss behind a guy when you're not trying to. Something might be up here.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet that's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next 2 guys that he faced.
Here's Leonis Martin. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw to fielder at first will take care of him, and that